Alright guys, what is up? It's Delirious again. I know you're so sick and tired of me. I'm even tired of myself, so don't worry about it. So the first thing we're going to download is a program called ISO to God. Um, this really isn't that necessary of a program unless you want to turn some of your ISO games into marketplace version games where you can actually launch them from the dashboard instead of launching them through XCX menu. So let me open up Chrome. Oh, okay, so that's downloaded. That's downloaded. In just a second. Okay, so now two of our main programs that we're gonna need are ready to go. Alright, so the game that I'm gonna help you guys install today is GTA 5. Um, okay, so what you're gonna want to do is go to a website called the Pirate Bay.se. I will post a link down in the description for you guys to go there. And you're just going to look up Grand Theft Auto 5. Make sure you check mark the games and click enter on your keyboard. And then you have this option called All, which is a little combo box. And go to Xbox 360. Come back to your search bar and click enter. This may happen. They've been having a lot of problems for the last 2-3 days. Just click refresh a couple times and it'll come up. See, there we go. Now look at how perfect that is. One that's already ready to go. I mean, it can't get any better than that. I'm sorry. Okay, you know, I take it back. It looks like this is all in Portuguese, so I mean, if you're Portuguese, more than welcome to download that, but I am not, so I would not understand what the fuck they're saying. So, find anyone, but this is the website you're going to want to use whenever you're downloading a game, such as Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, um, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, GTA 5. Yeah, I just basically listed off all the popular titles that people like to mod for. I'm not gonna lie, Black Ops 3 is pretty far down there. Not many people like to mod it. It's a pretty shit game for the 360. Um, so, um, basically, this is where you want to download all your games. So, find which one you want to download. I would say go with. I'm gonna say go with this one. Click get this turret. Launch the application. Now, I already have Grand Theft Auto 5 installed. Well, not installed, but downloaded. So I don't have to do this, but I'm going to show you guys how to set this up. So, new GTA 5. I'm just going to call it that for right now to have a place to save it. Select your folder. You got these. Click OK. right click on the download, go to bandwidth allocation, click high. That way it will actually download a lot faster, I promise. Sometimes these do go up and down. I don't know if it's this one that I download from, but when I first started earlier today, my download speed was at like point 9 or something. It would not download fast at all. Within 10 minutes it kicked up and it was up to like 6 megs down, and then it went all the way up to like 15 megs down. So it will fluctuate up and down. Just give it a chance and it'll eventually get there. If the health bar is pretty low, like down to 2, I won't even waste your time with it. Go and find a new download link. But anyway, like I said, I already have this, so let this keep going. When it's finished, you'll get an option, and it'll say, well, you won't get an option, but right here where it says status, right below it says downloading 0.1%. When it's done, it'll say it's seeding. So when it says it's seeding, just go right here and click stop. So when you've stopped seeding, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open WX360, find your games, or you put GTA 5. I put my GTA 5 right here. No, I put it right here. So this is disk 1. What you're going to want to extract is just this content folder. So we're going to go and extract this file, and label it that. Save that to our desktop. This should only take a few seconds. Let me rephrase that. It might take a few minutes, actually. Yeah, it might take a few minutes. So while this is doing this, you'll know when it's done because it'll actually say done right here where it says in progress. So when it says done there, unpause the video. So please pause it right now and come back when it's done. Okay, so it's done. Hopefully you did pause the video and wait till that was done. So now that we've done that, see, it's right here, and these are our 4 parts that are necessary. So while we wait on doing that, what you're going to want to do is open, find your loot, or whatever you put your game folder in. I put my loot folder, GTA 5, and disk 2. Now disk 2, you actually extract all the files. So I'm going to put this as GTA 5. And we're going to extract it all. The first couple things will go by very quickly. Once it gets to SFX though, that will take a while. There's a lot of subfolders. Be patient. I'm going to pause the video again once it says done at the very bottom one at xbox360b.rpf, then unpause the video. So I'm going to pause the video right now, come back when yours is done. Okay, so mine's done. Yours should be done too. I hope you paused the video until it was done. So mine's done. I'm going to close the application now because we don't need these anymore. Now what we're going to go to is Horizon. Now, you might want to have like an 8GB USB flash drive. I have a 32, so this works out great for me. I don't know what you guys have, but it's a good idea to have a 32. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, and all 4 of these files, you're going to open them up one at a time. So part 0, just save to your USB drive, and while that's saving, and to know that it is saving your USB, you check right here, you'll get a little green progress bar right there. That lets you know it's saving. Now you can only do these one at a time, which can be very annoying. You know what, I can't do it on this hard drive, sorry guys, hold on a second. This isn't my 32, this is my 8 gig, sorry. Let me go back to my 32. Sorry, I have like 15 USB flash drives laying around in this room. It's ridiculous. That's my 32. There we go. Sorry about that. So as you can see here, the green progress bar. Let that go through. So like I said, boot up your RGH or JTAG, whatever you got, because now we're actually going to transfer the game over to your RGH or JTAG. So go to your games, and as you recall, we made our GTA 5 extraction, and just drag that right in your games folder. Now this could take approximately 1 hour, 30 minutes to an hour to transfer this over. Hopefully it doesn't take you too long, but yeah. I'm going to pause the video because it's going to be a little bit before this one's done. So once part 0 is done being put on your USB, please come back and watch for part 1, and then pause again, wait for part 2, part 3, and part 4, or if you feel comfortable enough knowing if you think you know what you're doing, continue. I am really sorry, I should not be making a tutorial right now, I'm way too tired. But if you feel comfortable knowing what you're doing, go ahead and keep going. But just check back once you're all done with part 0. Okay guys, so part 0 just got done for me. So now that that's done, we're going to close that one, and we're going to open this back up because I accidentally closed it, I guess, I don't know. And you're going to drag this one over, and just save the device again. Go ahead and check for the green progress bar down here, and it's saving with USB. And come back and do the same thing for part 2 and part 3. I'm going to pause the video. Alright, so part 1 is basically about done. I zoomed this too quickly, it's my fault. Alright, so now just do the same thing with part 2. Sorry. So let's see if part 2 is being saved with the progress bar. And it is, so I'm going to pause the video again, and we'll be right back for part 3. Alright, so part 2 is done. Click OK. Close that, and we're going to drag part 3 over. Save device. And while that's going, it should be going. Yep, progress bar is right there. I'm going to pause it and come back when yours is done. Okay, so part 3 is now done. So that's all the parts. So that is fantastic that we got that done. So now we can close Horizon. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. Oh, so our game's on here now, which is fantastic. But before we do anything with that, let me turn on my PVR very quick for you guys so you guys can see my screen. I don't know. Let me make this full screen, plug in my USB to my RGH, but it wants to be a fucking fat bitch and not slide into a hole. Be a proper bitch and slide in. How the fuck you know it's out of me? Alright. So let's go to our settings for system, go to storage, go to USB, go to games and apps, press Y on GTA, move. I guess we're gonna have to sign in. No biggie. Click no, move, and move to your hard drive. Now you don't really have to do this. I suggest doing it just simply because of the fact that, you know, maybe you are one of those people that really love to play GTA 5 on your RGH. I certainly know I do. I have a tendency of misplacing my USB flash drives. Now the problem with that is, if you have all those parts on your USB flash drive and you lose it, you cannot launch GTA 5. So it's a good idea to keep that on your hard drive. So that's going to go through. I'm going to pause the video very quick and I will come back when this is all done. I suggest you do the same and pause it and come back when yours is done. Alright, so as you guys can probably see, it says no items found anymore, which means that the content had transferred over to the hard drive. Let's go and double check it, make sure that it did transfer and that there was no errors. Okay, no errors. The unknown game is just XCX menu because I signed in while in XCX menu. It's no biggie. So let's go to the dashboard. Just to show you guys that the game does work. We could launch it through XCX menu, but we also have the option to launch it right here in Xbox 360 Neighborhood. That nifty little program that I told you guys to download, which is so cool. So we're just going to launch it through here. Hopefully there's no issues, because sometimes there is some issues where it will like fatal crash or restart your RGH JTAG Xbox and you can't play it. Luckily, I did have this set up correctly, and I remembered most of the stuff that I used to do to get my GTA to work from a long time ago. I haven't set up GTA 5 since probably 3 weeks after the game came out, and ever since then I've never had to reinstall it, so I was actually pretty surprised I remembered how to do it without looking up another tutorial. So that's how to install a dual-layer, not dual-layer key, why the fuck do I keep saying that? A 2-disc game. If you have any other questions or any tutorial ideas that you would like to see in the channel that you need help with, let me know down in the comments. All the download links will be below in the description. Go check them out. As you guys can see here, the game is playable. I really don't want to do this, but I'll show a brief second of it working. You can, like, shoot or something. Oh god, where am I going? The delay of the PVR. But anyway, that's it, guys. I hope it all worked out for you. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want. Although I know you guys are never subscribing to me, so I'm gonna go and cry in a corner. So, bye-bye.